Months now, D.C.'s Department of Youth Rehabilitation Services has been under fire following allegations of fights, sexual assaults, and drugs in their two juvenile facilities. These accusations have prompted calls from D.C. officials to hold the agency accountable.
Last week, the D.C. Council approved the 2025 budget that includes independent oversight over that agency. The problem is the funding only keeps the independent oversight office running for 1 year.
And as our Rafael Sanchez Cruz tells us, some district officials are looking to what could be next.
The D.C. Council has secured funding to maintain independent oversight over the district's Department of Youth and Rehabilitation Services for 2025.
There's been crisis after crisis in DYRS, both in the community and in both facilities.
Councilmember Trayon White oversees DYRS, the agency charged with the supervision, custody, and care of young people charged with crimes. The Ward 8 council member says now more than ever, they need data and information about what's going on in both youth facilities.
So we are monitoring them closely, making sure there's accountability and also access to the youth, young adults, and parents to give information to us so we can hold them accountable.
D.C.'s Attorney General Brian Schwab is celebrating the independent oversight.
Almost every single one of the kids committed to DYRS care gets arrested again.
Schwab has proposed legislation to reform DYRS after he says the agency is not following through with its promise to rehabilitate young offenders. Under the Attorney General's proposal, DYRS would have permanent independent oversight. Mayor Merle Bowser has pushed back on any type of reform, telling WUSA 9.
Would you be willing to work with him to, create a proposal to reform DYRS as an agency?
No. DYRS is a fantastic agency.
Schwab's office says they plan to move forward with the legislation. And so far, Councilmember Trayon White says he's on board.
Absolutely. AG Schwab and I talked to try to figure out what the solution is long term for DYRS.
All right, when we checked with DYRS facilities at the end of last week, now they tell us that there are 158 young people under their supervision. 141 of them are boys, according to D.C. government.